Hello, my name is Tyler Scott. This is my final presentation. It's going to be on why having a home garden is more beneficial. Three main areas of topic that I'm going to be covering. It offers a numerous amount of health benefits, it offers environmental benefits, and it also offers economical benefits. Starting with health, the produce you decide to grow is picked by you, planted by you, and harvested by you. In a home garden, there is a substantial less amount of pests that you will find, which leads into having to use less pesticides in a home garden. When pesticides are the chemicals used to kill pests, and they can consist of chemicals, and they're used to kill off bugs. Without your produce having to go through an extensive shipping, handling, and packaging period, the produce that your produce comes from in your garden is only handled by you and your family. It's not handled by A, B, C, D, an amount on of companies and businesses that have handled and packaged your produce before you consume it. It's only you. It's only you. You know what has been done to your produce. Fun fact, fruit, vegetables, it's the most nutritious, fresh off the stalk, out of the ground, raw. It's the most nutritious any produce can be. Following that, gardening is an outdoor moving activity. It requires and promotes physical activity, moving around and lifting and bending and squatting. It requires all of those things, so it helps your health, of course. And with most things, doing those physical activities in a quiet garden, that will lead into improving stress relief, anxiety relief, and help with depression. It's been proven. Working in a garden also strengthens your cardiac and immune systems. Gardening is also one of the best ways to absorb vitamin D. Now, transitioning into our environmental benefits, the influx on shipping produce around the world to have fresh produce 12 months around the year to have in your home has put an excess amount of fossil fuels into our atmosphere. Did you know that at your everyday grocery store, the produce that you buy and eat has traveled, on average, minimum 1,500 miles before you consume it? That requires 10 kilocalories. That is 10,000 calories, capital CAL, of fuel going into the air per trip for these vegetables that are out of season where we live. And in the agricultural industry, the U.S. has accounted for nearly 80% of the pesticide use. So, in America, we are drenching our produce in pesticides and chemicals and calling it organic. The most organic vegetables you can get come straight from your backyard. Come straight from your backyard, that you know exactly where they came from. You know the soil that it's planted from. You know the water that was given to it, and maybe a little bit of fertilizer that was given to it. There's no pesticides. There's no harmful chemicals in a home garden. Finally, what everyone cares most about is it saves money. Seed packages cost $2 to $3 when one small box of blueberries or blackberries, whatever, costs $5 to $7 depending on where you shop. with your own garden, you aren't buying pesticides or chemicals either, which are one, harmful, like we said, but also they're very expensive. Very, very expensive. And in a home garden, you won't have to be worrying about those things. Here's an example. In your grocery store, the regular bags of salad greens that you buy are around $4 to $6. And they do not stay fresh long. Once you open the bag, you have to use all of it. Pretty much then. Then you buy a package of lettuce seeds or fresh green seeds. Probably be $2. Plant those seeds, and if you could plant those seeds and produce production for 20 weeks, compare that to if you were to be buying 3 bags of salad greens per week to feed your family. You just saved $240 on lettuce alone. Lettuce. Just lettuce. So, yes, just growing your own produce with everything else behind you. With everything else behind you, growing your own produce will save you money at the store, at the farmer's market, wherever you go. It will save you hundreds of dollars. But that's not to miss the point on how having your own home garden is super beneficial for our atmosphere by putting thousands of less fossil fuels into our air, by putting good air back into our environment. Also, you get numerous amount of health benefits through immune, cardiac, mental, all sorts of benefits just besides money. But money is what everyone cares about. So having your own home garden will save you so much time, money, stress, and our environment. Thank you.